In the early dawn of October 5th, 2011, Palo Alto lies quiet under soft pink light. In a modest home on Waverly Street, time seems to have slowed. Inside one bedroom, Steve Jobs lies on a simple bed, frail and deeply human. He is only 56, but the years-long battle with pancreatic cancer has reduced him to a whisper of his former strength. Around him, family is gathered. Laureen, his wife of 20 years, sits at his side, holding his hand and watching each subtle change of his breathing. Their three children, Reed, Aaron, and baby Eve, stand nearby. By the door wait Steve's sisters, Mona Simpson and Patty Jobs, holding each other's hands. All of them look at him with love and sorrow. Mona would later remember that when she arrived, he was surrounded by his family. He even gazed into his children's eyes as if he couldn't unlock his gaze. Every face in that room belongs to someone Steve loves. He lies there so still. Outside, a breeze stirs the eucalyptus. Birds call softly. Normal life goes on, but here everything is hushed. In the dim light, Steve's pale face is framed by his familiar black turtleneck. He looks like the Steve everyone knew, eyes kind and bright, even if now tired. For months he has been fading in and out of consciousness. Each day's rise and fall of his chest has become a deliberate effort, as if each breath is a step on a steep mountain. Mona recalled that his breathing had become severe, deliberate, purposeful, evidence of the fierce will he was exerting even now. In her words, he seemed to be climbing to this summit of life. A few hours earlier, he had still been speaking. Laureen says he managed to smile when she whispered to him. Mona later noted that his tone during these final hours was affectionate, dear, loving. The same tone he used every evening by this kitchen table over the years, but with a tinge of sadness, as if he was already on a journey away from them. The children talk quietly among themselves, laughing softly at a shared memory. Steve even summons the strength to joke with Laureen, as they have done thousands of times, partners in life and in work, as Mona described. Still, every word carries gravity. Mona sensed he was trying to make their last moments warm, even as he felt truly, deeply sorry to be leaving them. Suddenly, Steve shifts his gaze once more. He turns first toward Mona, then to Reed, Aaron, and Eve, and finally to Laureen, their lifelong partner. His eyes linger long on each beloved face. In one long look at Aaron, he is memorizing the line of her smile. In another glance at Laureen, he takes in the familiar gold wedding band. In these final moments, he is simply being a father and husband, absorbing them all. Then, as the soft light grows, he quietly speaks. His final words are barely audible. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. They come slow and reverent, an astonished murmur. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, he repeats 3 times. Those 3 simple sounds fill the room. None of the family truly knows what he has seen in his mind or heart. Mona later admitted that even she could not fully explain it. The precise meaning of Jobs' ultimate utterance is hard to pin down. To Laureen and the children, it sounds like an exclamation of wonder, perhaps at some glimpse of peace or beauty Steve could not yet describe. They recall that Steve always valued beauty above all. As Mona wrote, novelty was not Steve's highest value. Beauty was. Perhaps in those final moments, he was simply expressing the wonder of something beautiful beyond this life. In the silence that follows, Steve's breathing finally eases. He closes his eyes, still holding Laureen's hand. A gentle smile briefly curves his lips, as if he is at ease, and then he is gone. In the pale October morning, Steve Jobs has passed away. For the family, grief and a strange comfort mingle. Mona and Patty kneel by his bed and hold his still warm hands. Laureen rests her head on the pillow beside him. The children whisper softly, almost as if unsure this is real. Outside, on the lawn, the world awakens. Birds call, and even a neighbor's dog barks in the distance. Inside, they remember what Steve meant to them. A man of vision who built a company and created miracles, but above all a husband, father, and brother who looked at life, and now at death, with deep love and awe. In the days after, those three words, "Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow," will echo through stories told about Steve's death. They will become his final legacy, mysterious, beautiful, profoundly human. As The Guardian summed up, Steve had once said that death might be very likely the single best invention of life, and perhaps in those last breaths he was finally experiencing its wonder. No one will say exactly what he saw or felt in that moment, but those who loved him remember that his last words were said in wonder, as if seeing something extraordinary. Even now, Mona Simpson suggests it fuels a bit of that wonder in all of us.